Any hustler is supposed to ensure that they get online. If you are not online, it's a mistake. You better get online because the world has moved on. Thank you for clicking this video. I appreciate that you've spared a minute to come and listen to what I have to say. I can see the subscribers are growing. I enjoy the conversations in the comments section. I really appreciate your support. I had a friend of mine who asked me, what is life going to be when the lockdown is done? What is life going to be like for those that do the hustle? I mean, the people that do baking, the people that do Uber, those that do the tailors, people that do, those informal jobs. So he was asking me, what do I think about the future in regards to work for the hustlers? So I have a couple of thoughts. For starters, my name is William Lima. I'm passionate about startups, business, excellent customer service, and everything that makes life worth living. So number one, any hustler is supposed to ensure that they get online. If you are not online, it's a mistake. You better get online because the world has moved on. People are not so keen to moving into these places where we rent space to sell whatever we have, our merchandise and everything. And I think it's not going to change until a vaccine has been found. So now imagine, do you think people will still be keen to go to places like downtown Kampala to go and buy whatever they need for their shops? Wholesale buying predominantly takes place in such locations. Do you think people are really keen in going into those places? You know the hurdle, you know the chaos down there. So business is obviously going to change, at least for a couple of months. However, we shouldn't wait until the vaccine is out. We should think about other alternative ways on how we're going to remain relevant, on how we're going to keep our customers available, how we're going to continue to service our customers. So I have a couple of things that I want to share with you. There are about 8 simple things that we should consider if we want to upgrade the hustle. Number 1, get online. If you are not online, you are as good as done. You better get yourself online, register your business online. That could be a website, but I suggest we start with social media accounts. Let your presence be seen on all socials. Facebook is number 1, Twitter could be number 2, Instagram number 3, depending on the kind of business. Obviously, Instagram is more visual, pictures and the videos. Facebook goes more viral. Twitter is for those that really know exactly what they want. They're very opinionated people, the corporates or organizations, people that really want to get into the depth of whatever is it that you're talking about. They are not the ones that will simply get into decisions just like that. They want the whole 9 yards of whatever you're talking about. So I'm thinking, get your business online, but you need to know your market segment. So don't simply open up any account. I mean, you can't just be opening up an account on TikTok for a business like what? Like food delivery. I don't know. So just be mindful of where your customers are and open up a social media account so that you're found online. Number 2, ensure that you respond to all the conversations that come through. Do not leave any conversations hanging. I have a friend who used to respond even to the likes, the hearts, the dislikes. He took each and every interaction very seriously. He could go ahead and inbox just to find out whether these customers meant anything or if there's anything that they wanted. That's how serious he was. Number 3, ensure that you offer excellent customer service. Call up this customer who is inquiring about anything from your social media channels. If there's something they need and you do not have it, please call them back and share the alternative. If you're not able to deliver it on that very day, ask if it's okay for them to have it delivered the next day. Every opportunity that you have with the customer counts. Now, a customer never forgets the very first experience they had with your brand. So make the experience last. It's important to have excellent customer service. Customer service is going to be the differentiator in the coming age. We've seen it has already started to change things. Those that get back to customers are the ones that take the customers. Number 4, accept digital payments. Now, there are customers that really want to pay online, but if you do not have the alternative, if you don't offer the alternative to pay online, then they will bounce. They'll find it difficult to deal with you. We are fortunate to have many of these payment platforms already in existence. Say from MTN. MTN has mobile money. Airtel has Airtel money. So you can as well go ahead and make these payments. You can suggest that your customers can make payments online so that you don't miss out on that opportunity. And then if a customer insists that they will only pay when you have delivered to their place, there's no problem with that. Accept cash, just like Jumia does. They are very free with you paying on delivery. So don't be very hard, and you have to be flexible so that you understand that there's so many customers and every customer perceives things differently. Those that are not used to doing things online, they'll be skeptical, so they would want to first touch the item that they ordered for. Some customers have had a pretty bad experience, so it's understandable if they feel like they would want to pay on delivery. Flexibility is important in this era. Number 5, let's not think local, let's think global. But before we go global, we should consider thinking regional. Regional is much closer to where we are. So you could be the only person that has an item that another country needs or another region needs. Now, how will they know if they haven't found you anywhere online? So it is important for you to position yourself in ways that you will be found. It's very difficult for you to think that you're going to be regional if you're not advertising yourself effectively. Facebook does this very well. You can have targeted ads such that you're seen in the entire East African region. So think about that, so that in the event that you don't have enough market locally, at least you can make some sales regionally. Now back to payments. You can still accept payments via mobile money. Payments will still happen. Then if it's you who is trying to make purchases, consider using MTN's MoMo Pay. I'll put it up somewhere here. The instructions, I'll link them up here. So MTN has an interesting product called the MoMo Card. It's a virtual Visa card, Visa or Mastercard. I think MTN is in partnership with Mastercard. So you do not have to have the plastic cards going around that you have Visa or access to Mastercard. So it's all there. I think it costs 1,000 shillings to create the virtual card, and it is safe. If you're skeptical and you think probably they'll take much more than you're paying for, you could only load the mobile money the amount that you think the item will cost. So you'll realize they'll take exactly the amount that you've paid for. So let's take advantage of many of these things that we have. If you do not know some of these things, I'll put a link in the description so that you can try them out. Number 6, set aside some money for advertising. The money that you would have spent on rent can be redirected into advertising. It's important for you to consider Facebook advertising because it can be targeted. You can as well partner with bloggers, the ones that we call them social media. Some are social media influencers. Some have very influential blogs and they have quite a following. So it's better to partner up with some of these individuals. Number 7, let's not stop the habit of learning. Let's invest in ourselves. There are some interesting books that I thought I would share with you. There's one here. This is by Dr. Moses Musinguzi. It's called Financial Prosperity, Breaking the Back of Poverty. This book changed the way I think, the way I look at life. There's another one that I found. This is from Moses Mukisa. It's called Straightforward Financial Growth. I'll link these books in the description so that you can access them. Now this is what's the word? With this should be an entire course probably in university about financial growth. So please check them out, and please share this video with your friends if you think the things I'm talking about are interesting. You can still comment and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And yeah, let's go on. Number 8, let us consider subscribing to organizations that offer free teachings. For instance, Watoto Church. Watoto Church has something on Fridays called Power, Sex and Money. I think it happens every Friday. They have a holistic approach about life and money and all these other things. And they also live stream this program. There's also a church called Worship Harvest. They have a Sunday service called Business Garage. They discuss business principles in line with the word. So, and then they host individuals that really have rich experiences in business, and they actually share examples that we would call real life experiences. Their things are not hypothetical. These are things that have happened. These are things that we can identify with. So I would encourage you to sign up with these, to go to their social media channels, follow them, and whenever there's a notification about a live stream going on, please plug in and learn from these people. They offer information for free. Then obviously it will change your life. That's it from me today. If you find this content interesting, kindly consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you see the next upload. And please share this with your friends. Kindly leave any of the comments, some of the ideas that you think we should try out in the comment section. I'll be glad to reply to them. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.